Guys, are you loving my new look? Uh, my birthday was on Saturday, and I thought to myself, why not do something different, So I decided to go for this haircut. Let me know if you love it in the comment section. So I wanted to vlog it, but I felt this channel is more about marriage, motherhood, and all of those things. But if you would love to see vlogs once in a while, please let me know in the comment section below. Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Exiva. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again. I appreciate your loyalty. If you're a returning viewer who has been seeing almost every of my video but you have not subscribed, why? Oh yeah, it's that red subscribe button now. Today, make it today. Today guys, I'll be talking about my first trimester essentials. That is everything that worked for me in the first trimester of my pregnancy. How I dealt with the nausea, the vomiting, the pain, every little thing that was giving me issues in the first trimester of my pregnancy. I hope you enjoyed it. So please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Let me start by saying that congratulations if you are pregnant and you are watching this video. If you are watching this video and you are not yet pregnant, but you are looking up to God for the gift of the fruit of the womb, your prayers are answered, and God will grant your heart desire, give you a beautiful baby that will make you happy for the rest of your life. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is, so many changes occur in the body. The body goes through a lot trying to adapt to the very new status that you are about to assume as a pregnant woman. And in response to this, there's going to be a lot of reactions, symptoms, signs that the body is going to put out for you to know that yes, something has changed. And the first of it would be nausea and vomiting, because these two goes hand in hand like they are siblings. So for me personally, nausea was a serious symptom I experienced, as well as vomiting, and it was so challenging that at some point I could no longer eat, especially the food I cook by myself. I love to cook. I have trust issues. I don't trust meals that are prepared outside. So I love to cook my food. I love to, I trust my own hygiene, and I know that I'll make it under a very healthy atmosphere. So, but it got to a point that I could not eat my own food. It got so worse that even if I'm preparing the meal, I had not tasted it, but the smell of it alone throws me off balance, that I feel like vomiting everything inside of me. So I had to opt for eating out, which is very well against my personal policy. But I had no choice. I had to eat either ways. And eating out had its own challenges, which is I could not eat where the food is bought. If I try to eat, every other aroma of food around that environment throws me off balance, and I get to vomit everything I eat. So I had to do takeaway, buy the food, then go to somewhere else where there's no conflict of aroma to consume the food before I felt better. But before I got to that point, I had gone through a lot of episodes of vomiting, and I had to ask myself questions. If I continue this way, I'm going to be very dehydrated and I might need hospital admission. So I do not want that. I had to look for some remedy, homemade remedy, which I'll be sharing with you. So the very first thing I did is I got a ginger drink, and it's very simple to prepare. If you are not lazy, just go to the market, get 100 naira worth of ginger, peel the bark, chop it into bits, blend together with some generous amounts of water, and keep in a bottle by your bedside. So first thing in the morning, when you wake up, you just take a gulp, and that will prepare your stomach for the day, so that anything you consume will not be repelling for your stomach. And if you don't have the luxury of time to go through all of those process of making ginger tea. You could just get a ready-made ginger tea from the supermarket and take it first thing in the morning. Then another thing I tried out that worked for me was whenever I was having that nausea feeling, I just get some mint, like peppermint. Mentos was my friend, Centerfield chewing gum was my friend. Just get either of those and chew until I feel better. And another thing I realized afterwards is coconut produce does a lot of magic. Like, get fresh coconut water to drink before you eat. Then if your body can tolerate, or if you do not mind, you could get freshly made coconut oil. Drink it first thing before you eat any food. Then another thing you might experience while pregnant in the first trimester is pain, especially in the pelvic region. I experienced a lot of pain in the pelvic region, and I had to, complain. It got so bad that I had to complain at the hospital, and my consultant told me that because my body is trying to adjust to the growing fetus, the ligaments in my pelvis had to expand to accommodate the growing uterus. So the pain is going to, last for a little while. But I was given some pain medication that I took, and it worked for me. So if you are feeling anything that looks like pain in your pelvic region, just complain to your obs and gyne or your midwife. They definitely know the right thing to do to sort this. Another challenge I had was increase in breast size. My boobs began to increase, guys. And originally I like to wear all these tiny straps and push-up bras, all those beautiful bras, but along the line it was not supportive enough for my boobs. So I had to look for a better alternative. So I got bras with wider sides so that they could give me that support and something more comfortable, really, for me to relax well and not start feeling pain after a long day. Yeah, so that worked for me. And another thing I would suggest that you get as a first time mom, especially in your first trimester, is pregnancy app. A particular pregnancy app that I got that was useful for me is What to Expect. I will insert the logo somewhere here and drop the link where you can download it in the description box below. So I got the What to Expect app, and it was very, very accurate. Let me not say very, very accurate, but it was accurate to some point because it gave me every update that I needed, and most of the updates were very, very similar to what I was seeing, the changes I was seeing in my body. And I still use it till date because that's that allowance for after pregnancy when you have your baby, and it still gives you the updates of how baby grows on a monthly or daily basis, whichever works for you. It's very, very helpful, especially the community. When you go to the community on that app, you just see people sharing their experiences, and you get to relate with some of the things that they talk about there. I took a lot of crackers. In fact, I had to get like a dozen of cracker biscuits. And when at those times that I could not tolerate anything spicy or any proper food, I had to just munch on crackers, and it kept me going because I could not resonate with the fact that I don't get to eat anything. So I had to look for alternative. At least there should be something in my stomach that my system can work upon. If it's not going to be adequate diet, at least something fair enough for my body system to work upon, that I do not go completely dehydrated. I learned to take fruits on a daily basis. If I don't get enough nutrients from food, there are some essential micronutrients in fruits that will be very, very helpful for me. So I opted for fruits like cucumber, watermelon, pineapple, oranges, and every readily available fruit around the corner. I just make sure that I take fruits on a daily basis. I can confidently and boldly say that there was not a day in my pregnancy that I did not take fruits. Like I had to take it every blessed day in, day out. I take fruits. It's really helped me and it's worked for me. Then vegetables too. If you can make coleslaw, homemade coleslaw, please go for it. If you can't, you can buy outside. Vegetables, the greens, they are very important in the first trimester of pregnancy. The reason why these things are important is because the first trimester is the period when your fetus grows and develop all the essential and vital systems and organs. Especially their brains develop mostly in the first trimester. The bones develop mostly in the first trimester. Trust me, every system of the body develops mostly in the first trimester. So you need something that will help with the development. And this will lead me to my next point, which is your prenatals. Your prenatals are very essential. Like they are must have, and you must use them. Especially the folic acid. The folic acid is very important. Number one, it helps to minimize any occurrence of congenital abnormality. I advise and I counsel that if you have your prenatals already, please start taking them religiously, especially in the first trimester of pregnancy. There's something called neurotube defects that occurs often during the first trimester of pregnancy, and it affects the brain development of the baby. To avoid this, folic acid is very essential. And if you are watching this video, you are not married yet, please, I would advise that from now, if you cannot go through the burden of taking folic acid every blessed day, please, at least twice in a week, just take folic acid. It's going to help prepare your body for the task ahead. Then in marriage, maybe you decide that you want to wait 2 years or 1 year before you have a baby. Then while in your waiting period, do yourself the good of consuming folic acid at least once, twice in the week, so that your body can be well prepared and your system is well nourished with the essential vitamins that is needed to help sail through the pregnancy period peacefully without having any complication. As far as your baby is concerned, pregnancy, there is every high chance of just being fatigued for nothing. Like you've not done any major work in the day, but you just feel very tired, very, weak, and you don't feel like doing anything, you don't feel like going anywhere, you just want to be on the bed all day. Yeah, this happens, but it is not very healthy for a pregnant woman. So I would advise that if you can just go through the stress of getting up in the morning, and this will apply mostly to those that don't go to work. Maybe they are self-employed or they have things they do personally. As far as it does not affect your health, just get up in the morning, take a cool shower or a warm shower, whichever works for you. Take a bath, get up, take a stroll, get yourself involved in the little chores within the house. And if you go to work, oh great, you have no choice but to get up from bed. But if you are self-employed or you are at home, a work at home mom, then you want to get up, get yourself busy. This will only help you to keep active and promote your health through the pregnancy period. So guys, that's it for today. If there's anything else you want me to talk about in relation to this topic, please let me know in the comment section below. First trimester can be very challenging. It can be very demanding. You just have to sail through, and I pray that God will help you through. And if you want to see more of this video, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, like this video, share with your friends. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.